My friend is forcing me to play this game. Edith Finch. We're on a boat.
The house.
Why does it look like the Weasley's house? Oh. This isn't ominous at all.
11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
I mean, yeah, probably. I that is a safety hazard. I wouldn't want to go higher than the second story anyways. That looks so dangerous.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
It's a little bit suspicious. Anyone committing tax evasion?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Probably from deer. Nothing special. Oh, hey. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Just from deer. There's nothing suspicious about this at all. Look. It's just kind of ratty.
The truth is,
Oh.
even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
I mean, yeah, you could just sell it without ever
But now I
going
had
to it.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I mean, who really cares, you know? What the heck is that? Why? Oh my gosh, I need to call OSHA immediately.
The house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Probably because it's a safety hazard. I would be uncomfortable being around this thing. I
Now,
feel like it's going to
as
topple.
a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
You just now have learned the word afraid. Yeah, here we go. Through the pet door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah, that's how.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
That's not good. Hot glue, I appreciate it. Hot glue, the solution to everything alongside duct tape. This is not normal. What did I just hear? You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. No.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara,
No.
along with the rest of the house.
No. Great Grandpa Sven, you are a terrible architect. Terrible. Nice, good work, good woodworker. Terrible carpenter. Terrible carpenter. Also, his name is Sven. So definitely some Nordic lineage.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
I'm sorry, did you just say the original house sank? That's the original... I'm telling you, this is not a structurally sound building. We need to get OSHA here to clean this up. I do not feel comfortable going up one flight of stairs. I do not feel comfortable with that anywhere behind me without an easy way of escaping without having to pass it. Why are you going
After
up the
Milton
stairs so slowly?
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then
Oh.
Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh. I'm sorry, this is not a normal family. I don't know what kind of delusion you're in. Why is there a wire there?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
That's what the key was for, not
Turns
for a
out,
door.
my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
Oh my god.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Can I... Nope, actually let's search the other areas before. Let's search the other areas before we do any of that.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, really? No. That's not quite the case. Very classic clickbait face. See on all those YouTube videos now. Alright, so we're in Molly's room.
I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Please don't eat your pet.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
I was about to say, please don't eat the fish.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. I was a cat.
Okay, I'm just a cat now. This is fine.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Why? Why? My fan is brushing up against. Just stop making Bert sounds. Okay.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Can you not? It's not the fan. I think it's my hard drive, and I think we have an issue.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling. And suddenly, I was a shark.
In general, but I don't think I've ever actually demonstrated.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
What is happening? I don't understand. I truly am very concerned. We're in her
I got
bathroom.
closer and closer.
We're in her room now.
And we both know I will be delicious.
I am officially scared for my life now.
1937. He set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Why would you put your house on a boat, especially when it's that big?
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Every time I make a sudden movement, my hard drive just goes, space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Antonov.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. I told him going around was impossible. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I think he got more than flown.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Rick hadn't returned, so Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Oh, not this music. And there's a swinging light. Why are the footsteps in tune with the song?
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh dear!
Oh,
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
he's not there. 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 He's not there.
The hook man had vanished.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath,
Oh, I thought they were...
Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but
I thought they were like the people with the costumes. Nope. No.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, because now we can get into the basement. Take that, bozo.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, gosh. A bunker? Whoa, wait, whoa. Walter Finch?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Provisions. Lots of provisions.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. I didn't think I'd survive a week.
That's not good for my hard drive.
You get used to anything.
That's my hard drive.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
It's my controller the whole time!
I'm done waiting.
My controller's been driving me mad and I didn't even realize it was the controller.
I know it's out there somewhere.
What's out there? What's out there?
Whatever killed Barbara
Okay.
and Molly
The monster.
and Calvin.
Oh, kill Calvin too.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Are you sure it's not just a train?
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Because that would explain the rattling.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Pretty sure it was a train. Hey, is there like a tree platform?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Wow, that's kind of morbid.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Probably one who dies a lot.
But looking back on it now,
You're lucky to have survived because of how many OSHA violations there are?
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, probably should have avoided that. You're gonna fall, lady. Oh, you didn't.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's kind of funny. Fish?
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad. Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don!
Oh, jeez.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Oh. Crazy pictures taken moments before disaster.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told.
I mean, that's a pretty normal way to die. I mean, it's a little out there, but you know, it's believable. You're on a cliff, you shot a deer, you thought the deer was dead, the deer wasn't dead, you got pushed off the cliff. Somewhat, you know, easy to follow. MREs? Oh, he was a military man. Of course he had MREs stowed away somewhere.
Do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Ha! I got all the duckies. Wee, I'm a frog.
About the world he saw.
No. Get the ducks.
There's so
No, I
much
didn't get the ducks.
about Gregory. Be happy to. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's the whale and bubble stuff.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
I don't think this is how chairs are supposed to work.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Dawn, sweep trash. Gus, mop, mow yard. Greg, be a baby. Routine, jump rope 100. Jumping jacks 150. Push-ups 100. Crunches 100. Run to mailbox and back. I no longer like the Sam, dude. I no longer like Sam. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, we're getting to the unsafe portions of the house.
Good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I would hope so. This kid's a genius. Did he have like grand plans to make like a hotel or something? Because this looks pretty darn cool.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He just disappeared. Great. I love this place. I absolutely love this. All
Mom
of these
spent
deaths.
months searching for my brother, and she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I'm sorry, what? Please elaborate. Please elaborate on that. I don't like this. And there's a boat here. There's just a boat here. I bet poop goes through those pipes. I bet human fecal matter goes through those
After
pipes.
he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
Oh, he's a gamer. We got a gamer, boys. Wonderland Turbo. Definitely not a remix
Lewis
of
and
the
I spent
Sega
a lot of
Genesis
time playing
and
games
N64 together.
but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Oh, it's 3D now.
I worried about him then. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I can barely multitask anymore.
New Louisville. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
That's just...
Even then,
that tells
his
you
logic
nothing.
remained sound. That the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker, bend down his head.
No.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
He cut off his own head with the cannery stuff.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Aww.
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Bed in here.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh, that's so ominous.
I never thought I'd go back to it.
I didn't think I'd be going to it right now either.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Pretty sure I'm just supposed to go straight.
I got turned around. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Oh, no.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. My mom didn't like to talk about it. She started getting sick a lot. And then I was alone.
She died.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Ooh, that's... Ooh. Eyeball?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Well, I'm seeing it now.
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Aww, she's in freaking... She's in the cemetery. No! There's so many OSHA violations with that house. Well, that was What Remains of Edith Finch. Very narrative game. I don't usually play games like this, but I enjoyed it. This was good. Very intriguing story. I want to know how did Edith die? How did she die?